This face is synthetic. This voice is generated. And this conversation is already changing filmmaking forever. The film industry is approaching a structural transformation that many professionals are still underestimating. AI is no longer a niche production tool. It's becoming infrastructure. Creative development, previs, editing, sound, localization, synthetic performers, and content generation is unlike anything I have ever witnessed in this industry, because this one is going to move fast. Let me give you some context. I've lived through every major technology shift in this business. Linear editing to non-linear, film to tape to digital, standard definition to high definition, desktop computers replacing entire graphics departments. Every one of those transitions felt seismic at the time, and they were. But here's the thing about all of them. They followed a predictable curve. You could see the change coming. You had time to learn the tool, adapt your workflow, retrain your team. The cycle was measured in years, sometimes decade. Even the early days of the internet, which everyone agrees changed everything, gave us time. Time to adjust, time to develop new skills, time to figure out what the rules were going to be. That cycle is gone. We are now in a moment where major AI filmmaking capabilities are not arriving yearly, not quarterly, not monthly. They are arriving in weeks, sometimes days. In the last 90 days alone, think about what has landed. AI video generation, that was a novelty 6 months ago, is now producing broadcast quality output. AI voice synthesis that sounded robotic a year ago is now indistinguishable from human performance. AI avatars that required expensive studio setups are now being generated on a laptop. AI-assisted screenwriting, storyboarding, color grading, music composition, sound design, all of it accelerating simultaneously, not one breakthrough at a time. And here's what makes this different from every previous disruption I've ever seen. In the past, when one part of the pipeline changed, the rest of the pipeline held steady. You had anchors, reference points, things that stayed the same while you adapted to the new thing. Today, there are no anchors. Everything is moving at the same time. I want to be direct with you here. If you are a working filmmaker, a director, a producer, an editor, a VFX artist, a composer, a sound designer, colorist, the pace of what is happening right now is not an abstraction. It is not a future problem. It is a today problem. The skills that were marketable 12 months ago are being repriced right now, not because the people who have them are less talented, not because the work they do is less valuable, but because the cost of replication has dropped so dramatically, so fast, that the economics of the industry are being recalculated in real time. Budgets that justified full crews are being restructured. Projects that required specialized teams are being reconsidered. And the hardest part, the part nobody wants to say out loud, is that a lot of the people doing the recalculating are not the artists. They're the accountants. That's the part that should concern everyone in this room. Here's where I land on this. I am not a pessimist. I have never been a pessimist about technology. My entire career has been built on embracing new tools, sometimes before they were ready, and finding what they could do that nothing before them could do. I help improve After Effects before its official release. I pioneered Photoshop for television graphics. I edited one of the #2 Avid systems in the country in an era when most editors still thought nonlinear was a fad. I am not afraid of new tools, but I am clear-eyed about what this moment requires. It requires a different kind of readiness than any previous transition, because you can't wait for the dust to settle. There is no dust settling. The dust is the new normal. What I'm doing, what this channel is built on, is staying inside the acceleration, watching it, analyzing it, calling it by its right name, not celebrating it uncritically, not panicking about it irrationally, but treating it as the most significant professional challenge of my career. And I've had a few significant professional challenges. Here's what I want you to take from this episode. The acceleration is real. It is faster than anything this industry has faced before. And the people who will navigate it successfully are not the ones who wait to be told what to do. They're the ones paying attention right now, learning right now, asking hard questions right now. That's what this show is for. So, buckle up. Because filmmaking is not about to change dramatically in a few years. It's changing dramatically right now. And now that you're paying attention, you're already ahead of most people in this industry. If this got you thinking, subscribe. Because this conversation is just getting started. Join me on Substack, politicsofai.substack.com. That's where the real conversation continues. I'm Marc Kimball. This is the Politics of AI Filmmaking. Thanks for joining me for this episode.